Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know during this video in the live chat and the comments if you're watching the rerun of this. This video is sponsored by OneFootball. Get downloading it. It'll tell you all the latest news. It collects all the data from the local press and national press and put it into one for you. And it also sends you a notification when there is news about Newcastle. Download it. It's free. Link is in the description for that. Right, we're going to be talking dead briefly first of all. We'll hear from Paul in a minute. But a couple of messages have came through the last 24 hours. Why haven't you done a video on the Rafa Benitez story? People who have subscribed to this channel for a long time now know that we don't just do a rumour video. I don't personally do them. I hate them, in fact. Can't stand them, if I'm being brutally honest, because it's not true source. I know we post them on our Facebook and our Twitter as well, but we'll only ever do a video if it's got legs, that we generally feel. And we think that the Rafa Benitez story, yes, it might have some genuine interest behind it, but it's not happening. Rafa Benitez isn't going to go to China and pick up 12 million. It makes no sense for him to do that, be away from his family. He's already stressed that he doesn't want to move away from England, so we haven't covered it. You know, it's not a real story. Yes, it's a story of some sort and it might have a little bit of truth in it. Rafa Benitez is going to be won by a lot of clubs, but that's the reason why and people who are messaging on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, the reason why we don't do rumour videos is we don't feel that's genuine, so that's the reason why. But today's video is all about the strip. Everyone's been talking about it across social media today. Paul's not a big fan of it. This is what Paul said.
I'm not an absolute lover for it straight away. Not enough black and white stripes on it for me. It's as if Puma have charged per stripe and they thought, well, we'll get away with as few as possible. And they've gone with a tagline celebrating the last Newcastle team to win something 50 years ago now. I don't know if the designer was sent the wrong photo or what, but it looks absolutely not like the one that we had back when we won the Fairs Cup 50 years ago. Back then it was black and white stripes. So I don't know what they're trying to do or trying to kid. But only at Newcastle would you try and make a marketing employ of well, pretty much abject failure in the past half a century. So it's pretty unbelievable. But is it unbelievable when it comes to Newcastle United under its current guise and current ownership? Who knows?
Right, so that's Paul. I'm a little bit hit and miss on it. You've seen the thumbnail, what I think it should be changed to. The design has been made, whether you like it or not. It's nowhere near to what the 1969 Fairs Cup win is. I can see why Newcastle are trying to get nostalgia about it, but to celebrate the fact that I last won a trophy 50 years ago, that's a joke in itself. Look, I'm not having to go to the club about it. I just think the design, the design has got nothing to do. It doesn't even look like the 1969. Everyone's saying that the collar looks similar, which is fair enough. Talking on the stripes, people are saying there's too less of them. There's only like a few stripes in there. The thing I don't like about it is the logo. There's two things. Is the logo, the big massive blue splattered across the chest. I don't like that. Not when you're trying to go for a retro look. It just doesn't make sense. So for me, have a look at this. For me, you've got to make that black or at least gold. So make that black so it looks a little bit more in line with the rest of the strip. I actually think that looks a little bit more retro. We know that a sponsor has to be on that strip. However, the badge has got no colour whatsoever. It's just a transparent image put on there. At least put a bit of life into the badge, a little bit of soul, a bit of colour. So for me, bring the badge back, bring that colour back. Let's take a look at that. I think that personally for me is a better strip than what the original one is. I think that's the way they should have went. It still looks a bit retro, but you've still got the badge popping out with the colour, with a bit of pride. I think the design this year hasn't been great. I'm not a fan of it. I'll tell you what I am a fan of it. I actually do like the darker strips, the stripes, sorry. It reminds me of when we came up and beat Sunderland 5-1, quite similar kind of that. I don't like the blue splattered. I don't like that. I don't like the badge being transparent. I don't mind the badge being in the middle. I've got nothing wrong against that. I just like to see a bit of colour with it as well. People are saying, God, wait until the second and third strips come out. And then people are saying, we haven't got Rafa Benitez resolved. Why would you get a season ticket if you don't know who the manager is, who the owner is as well? So I'm still in that boat. I haven't renewed my season ticket yet. Still don't know who the manager is. I'm not getting this strip. I don't think it's a great design, hopefully. Because they got it spot on with the away strip last year. That was spot on, lush kit. I like to wear that quite a lot. Brings me back to the 95-96 season. Let me know what you think. It's very hit and miss. We put a poll on Twitter as well, and you can see it's not far off. There's split opinion in it. Look, I'm not a fan of it. I think some of it I do like, the back. I like the thicker stripes, but apart from that, nothing else I do like about the strip as well. Let me know what you think as well. let us know what your comments are down there below. It'll be interesting what you are saying. Ta-da everyone, bye bye.